I know it stings right now. I know. We left plays out there, but listen up. Fellas, we may have lost, but now we're on track for 9-8. Yeah!
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
What's going on, DJ? Hey, welcome, Steeler Nation. Yeah, loser Monday. Sucks. I like the victory Mondays better. We sure do have a lot to talk about, though. But you know what? Nothing that we haven't heard for the past, 18 hours? The first 18 is enough. So what got me, I'm going to pick one thing. Let's go around the horn. Just like pick one thing to bitch about for a sec. Because I kind of have a bitch too. So, let's start it off with your biggest bitch. After 18 hours. Go ahead, producer. Since I booted you out there for a second, go ahead.
All right, fine.
Lead the way.
Well, there was a lot that went wrong. There's a lot to pick from. Where do you want to start?
Just your biggest bitch?
It's like big picture bitch. Like, okay, that was then, this was yesterday, and now what?
I mean, the thing that really annoys me, that I don't think a lot of people are talking about, is how DK Metcalf still isn't involved in this offense whatsoever, or not involved as much as he should be when you're paying him, $30 million plus. That's what really frustrates me. I mean, this offense could be a lot better if you actually use the guys you have. I mean, you're paying him. You went out to go get him, and you're not even using him. I don't even think he's gotten, 10 plus targets this year. I mean, I don't understand what the hell we're doing on this offense when your best player on offense isn't being. I mean, that could really help Rodgers, who looks shaky. But if you're really going to use them,
or overused in some cases. Over reliant, maybe that's
when freaking Pat Farmer wide open. Okay, that was the play you're referring to. But I don't get it.
Producer, I just want to throw this out there. He was targeted 7 times. That's the most of any other receiver besides Calvin Austin. They were both targeted 7 times. And I may add, DK Metcalf had 1 more catch than Calvin Austin.
Wow.
A whole whopping 3.
Impressive.
2, which, by the way, was the baseball score or the hockey score of the Pens-Kings game, vice versa, or the beginning of this game.
Yeah, 3-2. Yeah, you're exactly right. You caught that. I'm glad you caught that, too. TA, your biggest bitch. Go ahead, man. Let it rip.
Aaron Rodgers, homecoming, California. And I don't know if he went out there and got him hold of a bad batch of ayahuasca, but he was definitely a deer in the headlights. He has not had the eye of the tiger in his eyes the entire season. It has looked pitiful, like he is a brand new quarterback that doesn't even understand what the NFL stands for. And I want to throw another 2-letter word or two word out there. Offensive line. It seems like he has no time at all to get comfortable. He's got happy feet. It is just pathetic.
In addition to that, I mean, I've been saying this since I watched it. He doesn't want to get hit. And he was getting frustrated and pissed off, and he didn't want to get hit. And he was like, fuck it. He was floating shit. Yeah. I don't know. Did he hook up with some of his old homies and get some of that good Arizona peyote? Something? I don't know.
I need some of that.
Some good California Kush.
maybe a lack of whatever he was sniffing there. I don't know. Maybe somebody took his smelling salts there. I don't know. And then he was like, beady eyes. But no, here, guys, here's my biggest bitch. Wide receiver 2. Stop. You think we had a wide receiver 2 that we would have won that game yesterday? Do you think it'd make any freaking difference whatsoever if we had the wide receiver 2 or the Jacoby Myers or put a name in there? Would that have made any difference yesterday at all? Please. Enough with the wide receiver 2. Obviously, there were some that we offered. I saw that we offered the same deal. And they said, nah, we're going to go to Jacksonville. Or they said, nah, we're going to go here. Like, what's the deal?
So here's my
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Here's my biggest bitch about that. If DK Metcalf is consistently double teamed, now I don't know about you, where I went to school at, we were taught football is 11 on 11. And in reality, you've got 10, which is the quarterback. So that makes it 10 on 11. However, if you take the one guy and you double the other guy, that gives your defense only 10 on 10. Who's open?
Nobody. Nah. Now, we had guys getting open. It's just Rodgers either overthrew them or didn't see them or underthrew them, or he might have thrown into the stance one time even.
Well, even if they are, dude, he over the middle. Like, shit was just sailing. I don't know. And then, you see the frustration kind of bubbling and then bitching at people like Broderick Jones and stuff. Like, dude, what the hell was going
he's
on?
only got himself.
What was going on there? I just don't know. And the wide receiver too. Wow, we should have got. Listen, we've needed a wide receiver 2 since last year. Nothing's changed except the decks on the Titanic, the chairs on the deck of the Titanic.
But again, let's be honest here. You got Pat Fryermuth, who was probably the only one out there having a stellar game out there. Let's be honest there. And number 2, you picked up Jonell Smith. But yet, when you throw it at his ankles, how do you expect the man to catch the ball? Or he's 6'4" and you damn near overthrew him. If he could have almost come down with that catch, that may have been a game changer right there.
Well, let's talk about another catch that wasn't over the throw to the end zone when we still had a first down marker. And Muth was wide open on the left side when he threw that, and he was like right at the first down marker. Like, where is this? What was he seeing?
I don't know. I think you just said I'm friends with DK. I don't give a shit.
TA, do you know what his time was? I'm going to bring up DJ's point here. He needs more time. Do you know how fast that Herbert threw the ball? It was like 2.2 seconds.
Yes, they were both getting rid of that ball very, very fast, which is one of the reasons why we couldn't get home on a pair of backup tackles.
Yep. That's pathetic.
It is. Now, granted, we ended up with 5 sacks, but did those 5 sacks even really matter in this game?
They weren't very impactful. Because they would turn around and give up the first down at 3rd and long or 4th down.
And I gotta ask this, okay? I've been watching a lot of football this year. Even on that Ladd McConkey, where he ran up the seam, and granted, he broke Brandon Eccles' ankles on that, and it was a great move. But how's come we never seem to have a wide receiver running wide open?
We don't got anybody good enough to do that.
Yesterday, there was no time to let that develop. When there was, he fucking sailed the ball. It was just...
Well, they actually have Herbert, who actually throws the ball in the right spot that game and gets it to him. It was like the perfect placement.
Look, Herbert wasn't on it either by any stretch of the imagination.
No, they looked frustrated the first half.
Right.
They were like, damn, all this going on, and we can't. You know what I mean? It's like... And then I thought, you know what? This may play into things, but then it continued. The snowball continued to roll down the hill and grow as the game went on. I'm like, please, not this. It's coming. It's coming. You're seeing it, and it's like, no, no. Maybe they'll turn around and right here.
And,
No adjustments.
and,
No adjustments.
and how do we stop the league's number one running back last week, and then we let the backup to the backup to the backup in Vidal run for 95 yards on us?
Yeah. Yep. No defense.
But the big run, Herbert, right up the middle, just like, okay, everybody, whoop. Everybody was trailing somebody. He's like, holy shit. It was like 20 yards wide open in front of him. What did he end up? 21 yards on that run?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's when we played man defense and nobody was facing him. But we had a chance to get back in the game. Like, it's before the first half. We had an opportunity to get in field goal range, and we did. I don't know what the hell we were doing, but we weren't trying to get in field goal range.
All right.
And not only that, when we marched the ball down the field there and we were running it and we were picking up some good yards, Jalen was really turning it on.
He was on fire. Yep.
And
we
get down there in the red zone and we go to how many passes in a row? And then the last pass, we tried to force it into DK Metcalf. Are you kidding me?
Where's the big guy?
Yeah.
Where was the big guy in all this? Where are our tight ends in all this?
I get it. Maybe Mount Washington was a little bit still banged up, a little bit of sore foot, but you had three other tight ends. You're telling me that Muth or Jonell Smith down there could not have been a viable target? Or how about put the bigs on the outside? Or how about even run a damn pick play? That pick play in the NFL seems to be really catching on. Everybody else can run it but us. You can't run that pick play and have Roman coming out of the slot or Austin coming out of the slot into the end zone? Make an easy play?
Well, they actually knocked DK down on the one. And
yes.
Both guys, like, come on. Well, they were just incidental contact.
Wait, did you see the Chargers? They ran a pick play and they completely missed it.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't the only pick play they ran. I thought there was another one towards the end zone, one of their drives.
That might be the one I was thinking of.
But yeah, you know what? DJ brings up a point too, and this is another one of my bitches here. What's up with it? We have to have like 6 turnovers for us to win a game now. Well, TJ Watt spoke up about that. Hopefully we'll get a clip on this. I love like taking TJ Watt's quotes, but he's like, we can't expect to keep winning if we need to have turnovers to win games. I'm paraphrasing, but basically that's the point.
And let's be honest, we had a gift given to us and JPJ dropped it. That was thrown right to him.
Oh,
that may have been a game changer, but instead we did stop him. Punt the ball, we're pinned inside, and then we damn near give up a touchdown and got lucky only to give up the safety.
That was pathetic.
Absolutely.
Did you see Duggar dropped one as well earlier in the game?
Yeah, true. Hey, Larry, what's going on?
but you want to know what my biggest bitch is right now? And it's the same thing we mentioned last week coming into this game. When are we going to control the time of possession? We are now 5-4, and out of 9 games, JT, we have only had the time of possession in 1 game, and that was against the Cleveland Browns. Other than that, we have been behind the numbers the entire year.
Yep.
And heaven forbid if we have to stop a 4th and 1. I mean, you've seen Harbaugh when it was 3rd and 1 and we stopped him. I'm like, yeah, now that's the defense I'm looking at. Man, we got low. We stood that offensive line up and Herbert was going nowhere.
Right.
And then what? And you see Harbaugh go for it.
Do it again.
Hell yeah. I'd go for it too. You're going up against a defense that hasn't been able to stop a 4th and 1 yet this year.
What were they on? Their own 35 even? I mean, teams just don't respect us, honestly.
No, they don't. There's no respect whatsoever.
Well, and you know what?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, no.
What happened?
Like
I don't know. It's the music playing in my ears. Sorry about that. Must be one of those nights. Hey, Larry, I love your positivity, Larry.
Yeah, we need Larry to bring some positivity here.
That's right. Hey, well, you know what? Hey, we will, because Tomlin said we'll be back.
We'll be back.
He said we'll be back, so don't worry.
We only need 4 more wins.
Fine. We'll be back.
Yeah. We get to go up again. We get to go up to Cincinnati Bengals and Joe Flacco and 2 wide receivers that torched us for 100 yards a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, we'll be back again.
Dude, we're still on track for 9-8. We'll be fine.
We are on track for 9-8, 5-4, and we opened up the door for the Ravens to come back in.
Oh, no.
Dude, we had a chance to put our foot on their throat.
Oh my God!
And we've opened the door back up again.
Well, TA, you and I have been talking about the plan the whole way along, and it's going to get to that. And I think that first game, just like last year, that first game is going to be the difference. And the last one is going to be of no consequence to either team at that point. Hopefully it's
my only regret is I didn't bet on the Ravens to win the division when they're 1-5. That way I could have made some money.
Oh, you could have. Larry wants to have a beer, man.
He does?
Try it up. I'll take one.
You might need a few more to forget last night.
Yeah, but hey, we'll be back, man. Tomlin said we'll be back. Did you guys catch the one the reporter said? He's like, I'll have to find it. But he was a real smart ass with him. It's like, how would you assess this loss or something like that? And he just looked at him and was like, how would you? Nobody wants to step out of line and push him at all in these conferences. If they do, he just walks away and said, "Oh, you guys are annoying me today." Dude, I feel this is Tomlin's last year. I feel the heat is becoming very hot inside that room, more so than we think. And some pundits, I would love to get Paul Alexander back on here and get his take again, because he is not a big Tomlin fan.
I was going to say he's going to roast Tomlin for an hour again.
And this is all just reminiscent of Tomlin. How can you have a team perform like that in front of your Super Bowl anniversary team 1 week, and then come out and shit your pants literally on national TV again the next week? And you know how it'll work. Is Cincinnati will come to town next week and Flacco will shit his pants. And it'd be like, oh, well, wait, the Steelers might have something. And it's like rinse and repeat again.
I mean, what is it with us embarrassing ourselves on primetime 3 of the last 4 weeks? We need to get our act together, man.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about something that Steelers don't usually do? And you're right, hijacker. We have literally stunk up the NFL primetime season this year. Everybody in national TV land knows what a joke we are. 0-3.
Yeah.
As bad as the Browns are. That's just pathetic.
I saw a meme today on social media, and it just said it had a Pittsburgh, a Tomlin and Rodgers walking off the field, and it just said frauds. And I'm like, you know what? You may be right there. Tell you who else I think. After watching a whole morning's worth of football on the Red Zone, which I finally had a chance to do because I have to pick my hours of football time, and it's got to be normally around Steelers. But fortunately, had the afternoon, and I mean, we saw some real shitty football. We saw some pretty decent comeback wins, some underdogs and that. But I tell you, the one team that did not impress me, and that was definitely Denver. So, I mean, they have the potential there, and they can win games good, or have they? I don't think they've won, but they haven't really blown anybody out. They've been all close games for the most part. So, I don't know. And we were talking about this. I guess it leads to this, TA, that the NFL has certainly gotten its its mediocrity, so to speak, or what's the term they like to use?
Parity.
Competitive?
Parity.
Parity. And you're right. The Broncos are the worst 8-2 team ever.
They are. I mean, they were handed many opportunities to put their foot on the neck of the Raiders, who are the Cleveland Browns of the AFC West. But it was all they could do to win that game. Being, what are they, 8-2?
8-2 now.
Yeah. So I mean, crazy. It's just crazy. But I kind of feel like Steelers are that too. Yeah, we're still leading the division, but that's a very short fuse, gentlemen.
For how long will we be leading the division? You said
not very long. Producer, do you have the rest of our schedule?
I do. We play the Bengals next week.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna make a point here. We can take a look at it.
So who are you looking at? We play the Bengals next week. Then we go up to the Bears. And let me tell you, that's the game that worried me at the beginning of the year, because it doesn't matter if the Bears are 0-17 or 17-0. We have a trouble beating the Bears. And we got to go to Chicago to play them. And the Bears seem to be playing pretty tough.
They are. They're like, what, 3 wins in a row now?
Yeah. And then we follow that up with the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, who got embarrassed. The Buffalo Bills probably feel just like the Steelers do after that embarrassment by the Dolphins of all people.
Yeah, but even being embarrassed, they're still pretty good in their division. I mean, granted, the Patriots are leading it. They got the wild card right now. But look, they can turn it around. But then we go right into the Ravens, at the Ravens. So our next 4 games are the Bengals, Bears, Bills. How about that? The 3 Bs and an R.
And the Ravens. And then it doesn't lighten up after that.
No, because we get another opportunity to go ahead and lose another primetime game against the Dolphins.
Oh, no.
And just like every other Steeler that seems to be having a heyday, oh, by the way, Bud Dupree, which we even forgot was even on this team, ends up with the opening sack. Oh, and who closes it out? Oh, that's right, Deontay Johnson with a damn interception. Right. So what can we expect out of Minkah Fitzpatrick come Dolphins Day? 2 interceptions, a fumble,
pick 6,
3 sacks. I mean, the sky's the limit for him right now.
You just reminded me of something. Did you guys notice how many times Collinsworth got names wrong? Did you guys pick up on that? I counted I think there was 5 times. What did he call? He called Caleb Johnson. He called what's Washington's first name?
Darnell. He called him something else.
He called him Darnell Johnson on the first series. I mean, all night long, I counted 5 times he got names wrong. I think he's getting senile, man.
Don't worry, that's still not as bad as Steelers offense.
No, but it was. I don't know. I guess it was apropos.
You know what? Did anybody think maybe Chris was right and he was given the real names because they were just imposters out there in Steelers uniforms?
I guess so. He was mixing them all up.
I think Rodgers was an imposter. He did not look like himself.
Jalen Metcalf. And I don't know. There was a bunch of them. He messed up. Dude, see now, man. They should be start talking about names and just. Yeah.
Even the part where he was like,
hey, DJ, I got a theory here. Maybe Chris and Aaron hooked up before the game, and they were both high as hell. Oh my god! I mean, how else? How else can you? How else can you deal with this? My god, it's up, it's down. Yeah, and you know what, DJ makes it. I don't know about you guys. I'm tired of hearing the words. We'll be back. Yeah, we got to get better. We'll be back. We've been saying this. We're not. And you know what? The thing in common is, whole way along through it all, whether it's Justin Fields, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Mitch Trubisky, who does a great job at doing backup orders at the drive-through. So if you ever need help with that, look him up. The one thing in common is the head coach, Mike Tomlin. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate your support. But I mean, it's time, guys. It's time. I think there might be more heat on him than anybody's going to let on. But there should be, and rightfully so. Like, this is getting ridiculous. You're embarrassed in yourselves. I mean, you know, fortunately, the Ireland game went well. The NFL made sure that was a game. Again, this Sunday morning in Berlin. Great game to watch, right down to the wire. So they're getting their they're getting their money's worth out of the international thing. But Jesus, guys, where do we go from here, man?
Well, let me ask a question. Has anybody noticed and or found that it's very, very odd that when Aaron Rodgers goes to the bench, there's no tablet in his hand? There's no offensive coordinator sitting beside him going over what went wrong. Hell, normally you just see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer sitting beside him. He stunk so bad in this game, nobody sat beside him. And he never had a tablet in his hand to know what went wrong or what may have worked. What is that? Why is every other professional quarterback in the league, you see them on the sidelines trying to figure out what went wrong, but Aaron is above that?
I mean, I better see him throw his tablet against the ground with how bad he's playing.
Well, he's got to put it in his hand first.
Okay, fine. We're working on that.
Well, you know what? I'm already seeing memes on the internet of Tomlin in a Giants uniform.
Well, that's because the Giants fired the coach earlier today.
Yeah. So how about that?
Yeah, and old Russ back on the Russ bus for at least a day.
Russ, come to mop it up, man. I don't know. You know, it could have been Russ, or it could have been Aaron Rodgers last night. I mean, couldn't tell the difference, but they both had happy feet. When it got
I
under,
thought it was just with the way he was soaring passes into the stands.
boy, I'll say.
I mean, even the fact, how about 1 for 11 on third down efficiencies?
Is
Matt Canada back in the offense?
Maybe.
I don't know. It seemed like it. Guys, I'm gonna throw something out here. I just think there's three divas at play, pulling and pushing between Tomlin and Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, like that you know, that fade to DK in the end zone when the dude clearly had position on him. There was no way he wasn't mossing that dude on that throw. I don't know, man. It's just like it comes to the point where this has all been talked over and over again. Juan Thornhill will not be part of the Steelers' solution moving forward anymore.
Why not?
He's gotten released. Per Mike Garofalo, head to waivers for fresh start. Clears to be a free agent. But they did bring in what's his name? Castro?
Yeah, Sebastian. They brought him back.
Castro. Yeah.
The UDFA, right?
What's that?
Wasn't he a UDFA we got earlier the year?
Yeah, he was in training camp, and then he got plucked off of our practice squad, and then we've now went and plucked him back. And I mean, as far as Juan goes, I mean, I don't think he played all that bad in the beginning of the year, but
Really, no.
we've been really searching for something at safety. I mean, something has caused them to go out. First of all, try Jabel Preppers, right? We went and picked him up when we already picked up Chuck Clark and we already had one. Now, then we turn around and we go get Duggar. Now, I tell you what, Duggar seems to be the real deal. Waiting to see him a couple of more games underneath his belt, what he could really do. But it just seems like we're not finding what we need on that back end. And having Jalen back there, I'm not quite sure is the right thing to do either.
I mean, they were talking about during the game how he's back there sitting there doing nothing like Minka used to be. He can't impact the game like he wants to.
No,
why we brought him in.
Right. We waited to the fourth quarter before we brought him up to the line.
I don't get that. What are you waiting for till the game's over to do it? I don't get it.
And I just don't understand why we can't. You know, we had that one up tempo. That was the one thing that we used to do with Ben. Remember when we were down a little bit or needed a change of pace, man, we'd go into the hurry up offense and it always seemed to march down the field. We actually did get in the hurry up offense one time.
It was working too well, so we got rid of it.
The only time he goes into hurry up is when he thinks that maybe he can catch them with 12 men on the field. That's about the only time. Or there was a questionable call and he wants to quick snap it again before they can call it. I don't know, man. You know, here's something else. Here's another thing. So like kind of annoyed me today is, and not that they're wrong about this, they're already calling for Will Howard. Now, wait a minute. Don't we have another guy that's kind of in between those two yet? Who's actually the backup quarterback? I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love to see this kid. I would like to see the Steelers see what they got in them. Maybe we'll have a couple games at the end of the year that aren't going to mean anything anyhow, and we could just go ahead and you know.
So what do?
Bail out.
You release Aaron Rodgers? Is that how he goes out? Released by the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Him and Tomlin, they can go up to New York.
All I know is there seems to be a huge disconnect right now on that offense. And
there certainly is. Hey, Bob.
And I don't know who has the ego in that room, but somebody needs to check the ego because this is a team sport, not an individual. And this offense needs to start playing like a team, like it did last week against Indianapolis. Because you want to talk about night and day. We actually just see night and day in 2 weeks' time.
What happened over the week? We forgot how to play offense.
And here's the other thing. What is it that we have to do or change when we go to the West Coast to play?
Well, I don't know. Did we dig into that a little bit Monday or Thursday? We weren't that bad on the West Coast, but it seems like anytime when it was, whether it was San Diego or whatever, going to West Coast, man, just never got good vibes from it. Whether it be up north,
we should be better though because they said like half the stadium was Steelers
San
fans.
Francisco, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter. Raiders.
Yeah, and you're right. Steeler Nation showed up for this game. There at the beginning when they started showing, I mean, it was just rows and rows and rows and rows of Steelers fans.
Yeah, and they made a big deal about Renegade too. They came in kind of early out of the break to catch the ass end of Renegade.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's kind of lost its appeal anymore. Kind of lost its appeal.
Well, that's because the game's over before halftime.
Yeah. Third quarter, too late, man. We needed that first quarter. Oh man, yeah. That's typically third quarter TV break.
Yeah, I mean, it's the start of the fourth quarter, always.
Yeah. So I don't know, Gus. We'll be back.
We'll be back.
We'll be back. Tom said it. We'll be back. We'll be back, and we'll find a way to beat Joe Flacco and the Bungalows next week, just to make it interesting.
So our offense is going to look good next week. We're playing the worst defense in 25 years in the Bengals.
Well, the good news is we're back on CBS, right?
There you go. There you go.
I mean, because even that stat came out that all of our losses have happened outside of CBS. And on CBS, we're undefeated. So, from here on out, we are looking pretty good. We play CBS here on out, except for ESPN. So we have a chance now to really go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-1, baby. Forget the 9-8. We're going for glory.
I hope so.
That'll take us to 11.
There you go. Not bad. 11-5.
Yeah.
CBS is our savior. If CBS is our savior, look out. Who's playing the Super Bowl this year?
There we go. Well, I think we need to leave that on a positive note too. Hey, producer, did you get that clip I sent you?
Which one?
About the number of views we just hit?
Oh, we had 200,000. I think you sent me an email, right?
200,000 views on YouTube. Thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. Hey, spread the word, subscribe, and let us know.
Oh, yeah, we're getting close to 169 subscribers too. It's an important goal to hit.
Yeah, man. We are moving now, but yeah. Pass it on, guys. We appreciate your view. Bob, DJ, as always, guys. Larry in the house.
Larry get me a hat, man. Get me a hat.
Let's have a beer. We're gonna win. So I like the pessimism. The CBS. Let's ride that train. The CBS train. Let's ride it out. We'll be back.
CBS, here we come. We need Watt to announce all our games 10 a year.
Yeah, because JJ is like the rabbit's foot we're missing.
we need you back, baby.
JJ the rabbit's foot.
JJ the rabbit's foot. We'll be back. All righty. Well, hey, let's talk about that Bungles team coming up. It's Bungles week now. Let's wash that stink off us and move on to Bungles week, where we were cold. We're due to be hot now, and we're on CBS, like TA says. We're gonna ride that CBS train right out to the wild card loss.
And you know what else too? Snoop Dogg DJ is not allowed at any more of our games. Every time Snoop Dogg appears, we lose. Snoop Dogg, go become a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Oh, I heard the latest is they're not thinking he's going to be back for this game.
Why not?
Yeah, but we'll have more on that as the players participation will let be our guide, and see how it plays out. But anyhow, gentlemen, good to get together with you on a loser Monday. But hey, such is life in the Steelers wine stomping barrel. And I get all the cliches in there.
Maybe you're working on it. That's for sure.
All right, gentlemen, last thoughts.
We suck. We suck.
Look, we're at the halfway point. There needs to be some serious conversations. If I was Tomlin last night on that plane ride back, I'd have had an undivided attention on that damn plane. I'd have chewed everybody's ass out to make sure that nobody and that they remembered this loss. We cannot afford any others if we're planning on finally winning a playoff game this year.
Mm-hmm. You better lock Rodgers in the airplane and tell him not to come out until he learns how to throw a damn football. Yeah. Come back when he knows how to
pump
do
some
that.
Smelling salts into the air system.
That works.
All righty. DJ, Bob, thanks for tuning in. Larry, gentlemen, good to be with you as always. The best way to get over a bad loss like that is to get together with us, Steelers around. Yeah. Careful in the hot tub, everyone. Have a great one. See you next time.
Check back next week into the Steelers realm.